A breathtaking view of the new... Look at the 76ers starting group. In the backcourt, Simmons and Richardson. The talented combo up front, Horford and Embiid. And it's Robinson. In at the 3, the small forward. And for... New group in for the Knicks. Taj Gibson's checked in for Robinson. Bobby Portis comes in for Julius Randle. Kevin Knox is checked in for Harkless. And it's Garcia in for Payton. Philadelphia also making some changes. Shake Milton, he's checked in for Glenn Robinson III. And it's Burks in for Richardson. Looking at current NBA players, Greg, leaving aside the real star players, who would you love to have played with from this era?
Man, there's so many guys that, you know, and I hate to call them role players because they bring so much more to the table. But in reality, they got to fill some roles, right? And, you know, John Collins is a guy who's got great potential, a tremendous finisher around the rim. How about Robert Covington, a smooth shooter who defends his tail off?
Oh, look at him fly!
Get out the way!
How can you not love Simmons? I mean, some of the dunks he pulls off are insane.
Outside, Garcia. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Oh, the officials are all over that one.
The Knicks shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game.
And 75% on the season as a unit from the free throw line.
Ntilikina, he's checked in for Barrett. Kyle O'Quinn, he's checked in for the 76ers. Matisse Thybulle comes in for Ben Simmons. Here's Burks. And it's out of bounds. The 76ers able to retain possession here. Milton with it. Really played well against Sacramento in his last outing. And now the Knicks on the break. Garcia can't get it to go.
I mean, that can happen to anyone, but it's ugly every time it does.
Oh, man, you just want to go find some place to hide, man. It's almost impossible to miss that.
And they've done well at taking advantage of some late defensive rotations and getting the ball in the paint.
Here's Garcia, and a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. The Knicks shooting their 7th and 8th free throw attempts for the game right here. That's good from Garcia. And good on the second, so he makes them both.
Oh, he's never rattled at the strike. Always has that nice soft touch on his free throws.
And here's Burks. He picked up 12 points in their last one against Sacramento.
And one of the big ways he came through was at the foul line. They couldn't contain him. He was equally effective at scoring baskets as well as getting to the line.
Oh, defense, they just took that possession off. I mean, they get away with it that time, but they got to show some more aggression.
And trailing here in the early going, too many careless fouls, and they're giving up a lot of trips to the line.
Both good from the line that time. So here's Burks. He's playing a pretty big role for him at the offensive end, averaging about 12.5 points a game. Pass to Milton. To the paint. Here's Embiid, and he elevates for the slam. Taj Gibson did not like that.
Unreal athleticism. I mean, for a bigger guy, Embiid really knows how to drop the hammer.
Burks against Garcia. Rebound by the 76ers. You know, Greg, we can all agree that Joel Embiid's a superstar in the league with this play, but you get the feeling he's the most criticized superstar in the league right now as well.
You know, pundits and fans have questioned his fitness, his fit, but at the end of the day, he does get it done, and the numbers speak for themselves. Embiid's an outspoken guy, which can invite a lot of criticism.
Down low, here's Embiid, shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. Taj Gibson picks one up.
It's all about the fun-loving personality of Embiid, because it's just awesome. I mean, this guy likes to have fun on and off the court.
Mark Moss, he's checked in for Philadelphia.
Oh, Oh, this is a big fella who has no problems at the foul line. I mean, a very smooth touch on the stroke.
Garcia against Burks. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. It's going to go on Alec Burks. The Knicks have gone 9 of 10 from the line, so making the most of their chances. And the 76ers making a change here. Simmons is checked in, and so Garcia nails both of them. And Simmons has got the ball here for the 76ers. It's a 3-point game. This game coming on the heels of their win against the Kings.
Well, it helps when your opponent makes that many mistakes. I thought that was the story of the game.
And when they kept getting all those gifts, they took advantage. Turnovers don't mean anything unless you turn them into points.
Thibault kicks to Korkmaz. Kept alive. Here's Embiid, and the basket for the 4th time from the field. He's a healthy 4 for 6.
He seems to have a sense for where misses are going. Embiid, so fantastic at getting ideal positioning on the glass.
Garcia. He can't hit that time. Simmons with the defensive effort.
Got to give him credit for his confidence. I mean, he hasn't hit a single shot this quarter, but he still keeps firing.
O'Quinn with the bounce pass. Here's Korkmaz. A miss that time. Would have put him up.
Oh, he found the open space from mid-range. Just maybe rushed his release a little bit.
Shots good by Gibson.
That's just a product of good pass work. I mean, nice team basketball right there.
The 76ers trail by 3. 56 seconds left in the first. Shots good by Simmons. Simmons got 9 points.
This is where Simmons likes to shoot from. I mean, the closer he is to the rim, the better.
Inside. Nice shot by Portis.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
Philadelphia's gotten just 2 of 6 to fall from 3-point range so far in the first. Here's Thibault. He's still scoreless so far in this one. Good. There's 31 seconds left here in the first quarter. Garcia against Simmons. And O'Quinn sends it back. Here's Korkmaz. The basket good off the assist from Simmons. And the 76ers lead by 1.
This is what a point guard should do. Simmons is so adept at noticing when the defense is overcommitted.
Here's Garcia. A 3-pointer off the mark. A big-time effort for Joel Embiid, providing a lot of energy for Philadelphia. And hearing from Al Horford, you see why he's considered one of the best glue guys in the NBA. Now keeping everyone focused on the task at hand, Greg. That makes a lot of sense.
It's what he's getting paid the big bucks to do now. His overall presence and guidance is as valuable as his play.
And it's been a pretty even game here after 1 quarter of play. And guys, what's your take so far in Philadelphia?
You got to credit their defense, communicating, rotating, making plays on the ball.
No question. It's been stifling thus far, preventing that offense from establishing any kind of rhythm.
And now let's check out the lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Here's the second quarter of play. And so in the game for the 76ers, we've got Kyle O'Quinn. Matisse Thybulle's out there with Simmons. Then it's Joel Embiid, and it's Korkmaz at the small forward.
Oh, looking to connect with the open man, Portis. He's got the right mentality out there.
Thibault, the pass to Korkmaz. Embiid from outside. Here's Simmons. Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
Robinson's checked in for the Knicks. The 76ers shooting their 5th attempt at the line in the game.
and 75% on the season as a unit from the free throw line.
Shot is good, and the 76ers lead is cut down to 1, and the bucket from Garcia.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
All right, it's a lazy effort. Let's just be honest. Hoping the shooter misses, that doesn't constitute defense.
Here's Simmons, and Simmons slams it in.
Give him another. Simmons is terrific tonight. He's figuring out ways to light it up.
Garcia against Simmons. The putback controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
Oh, great timing. He is one tough customer on that offensive glass.
You know, it's like he has a sixth sense of where that rebound is going. And it's Simmons penetrating. In the corner, O'Quinn with it. Simmons trying to get open. O'Quinn can't hit.
You can't hit that one. Your teammates are going to think twice about feeding you the next time.
Here's Garcia. That doesn't go in. Had a chance, though, to take the lead. And Simmons has got the ball here for the Philadelphia 76ers. Their last encounter was in Philadelphia.
Well, last time out, they got the win in large part because of the play of their bench, and they provided a lot of the scoring punch.
Well, it's such a boost. I mean, not something you want to have to count on every night, but you can tell how much they trust their reserves.
Philadelphia leading by 3. Here's Thibault. Goes to the reverse layup and drops it in.
And he's got such a great touch and feel around the basket. He made that reverse look easy.
Simmons against Garcia. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up. And looking back at what was a stellar career, Greg, if there was one thing you could have done different, do you have anything on your mind?
2 shots. You know, I would have loved to have had the opportunity to finish my career in New York. That was a special place, a special time. Unfortunately, that didn't transpire, but that's the one thing that stands out. That and obviously not winning a championship.
I can understand both of them.
Yes.
A different look for New York. Julius Randle's checked in for Bobby Portis. Harkless comes in for Kevin Knox. And Barrett subbed in for Damian Dotson. Then for the 76ers, Al Horford's checked in for Kyle O'Quinn. And Robinson III comes in for Korkmaz. And it's Richardson in for Matisse Thybulle. Horford gets the bucket.
Well, this is how much confidence Horford has in himself. It's what makes him such an efficient offensive player.
Garcia against Simmons. Outside, Garcia. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. First one falls for him.
Hey, guys, this is the way to stay in the game. They're doing a masterful job from the line. Perfect this quarter.
Here in the second quarter, just under 3.5 minutes played. Now Simmons. He had a 21-point outing in their last game against Sacramento.
Yeah, but it wasn't all about himself. I mean, he kept everybody else in the loop. His passing was tremendous.
Kicks it out to Richardson. Embiid trying to break loose. Richardson, no luck. Knicks trailed by 3. Passes it to Garcia. Here's Robinson. No luck. They battled on the glass, but couldn't knock it down. Fires for 3. It's rebounded by New York. Randle's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Simmons against Garcia. Out of bounds. Philadelphia takes possession. The Knicks making a switch here. Payton's checked in. And so it's Philadelphia ahead. Thanks, David. And we'll be back shortly following halftime to get the... And for those of you just tuning in, thanks for being with us. The second half of this game still to play. Garcia, he's checked in for Peyton. The 76ers shooting their 7th free throw attempt here. And that one falls for Robinson. Knicks trail by 9. It's Randall and Robinson at the 4 and the 5. Mr. Clutch out there with Barrett. And it's Harkless in at the 3 spot. That's the 5 for New York right now. Now here is Garcia. 18 points for him. Shot clock at 5. Count that bucket. Garcia's got 20.
That's a perfect setup. Solid screen. Defender can't avoid it. Opens up a clear path to the bucket.
Outside, Simmons. Robinson passes to Embiid. Good ball movement here by the 76ers. Randall kicks to Garcia. That's short off the rim.
Yeah, just a solid job on the backboard. They are really controlling the inside.
And everyone wants Simmons to add a consistent outside jump shot. But while that's a work in progress, he does just fine at the rim. An incredibly adept finisher up close.
Embiid, the pass to Horford. Another miss by Philadelphia.
Ooh, this is turning into a slow start here in the second half. Seems like they left that offense in the locker room.
Garcia against Simmons. And 2 shots coming up at the line as he gets fouled on the shot.
And see, Webb, as you said with Simmons, when he's going at the rim, he's as good as it gets.
Oh, yeah, G.A. Great blend of size, speed, and strength. He controls his body to create space. He can lay it up from unorthodox angles with ease.
And the 76ers making a change here. Milton's checked in. Simmons looking around. And Simmons slams it in.
Can't afford to lose Simmons in a screen in a row. When you do, he torches you for that mistake.
Simmons against Garcia. And stolen by Simmons. Floats one and stolen by Garcia. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. That one on Horford. Greg, we see defenses continually adjusting. Analytics favoring threes and dunks. Which teams do you think are toughest to score on at the rim?
You know, it's funny that you think defense in today's era, but if you look at the 2 teams that were the best in their respective conferences last season, they're the 2 teams I think protect the rim the best. Milwaukee with Giannis and the Lopez crew, and then obviously AD and LA with the Lakers. Those teams have the versatility on their front line to be able to defend the 3 and also protect the rim.
I think you've nailed it. Randall with some nice D.
No other way to put it. Just a poor shooting performance for him. But luckily, his teammates have picked up the slack.
What I love about Randall is the power he plays with. He's an absolute force inside.
Richardson the bounce pass. Here's Simmons. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. Julius Randle picks one up.
And what a factor Ben Simmons is on the floor. Does so much for this team in every facet of the game. He's a triple-double threat whenever he suits up.
Bobby Portis is checked in for the Knicks. Philadelphia also making some changes. Korkmaz comes in for Glenn Robinson III, and Alec Burks subbed in for Richardson. That's good. The Philadelphia lead is cut down now to just 3 on the bucket from Garcia. And so it's Burks bringing it up now for the 76ers. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. Here's Simmons. Good for his 9th make in just 12 shots. That's an even 75% shooting. And sometimes people forget just how young Ben Simmons is, Greg. This is just the beginning for him.
I mean, and that's what fans are missing about Simmons, his age. I mean, you can worry about his shot, but he has a long time to figure it out. He could end up having a Jason Kidd type of a career where he becomes a solid shooter later on.
Garcia can't get it to go.
He's done almost no damage from three-point range in this game. No threes in this half, and only 1 in the first.
To the middle, here's Korkmaz. The basket good off the assist from Simmons. Simmons got 5 assists in the game. Knicks trail by 7. Here's Garcia. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Even though they're down, they are putting on a show at the free throw line.
A different look for New York. Taj Gibson's checked in for Robinson. Damian Dotson comes in for Maurice Harkless. And it's Ntilikina in for Barrett. Then for the 76ers, Joel Embiid. He's checked in for Horford. And Matisse Thybulle subbed in for Shake Milton. Simmons passes to Embiid, and he converts the layup. And that's now 17 points for Joel Embiid.
And they're passing the ball very crisply here.
Time called here. The Knicks decide to talk it over. In addition to going over the game plan and making whatever necessary adjustments have to be made, Greg, this timeout also the time for players to get rehydrated or hydrate for the first time with some Gatorade. Plenty of basketball still to be played here, and they have to get recharged.
That's a great point. Without proper hydration, a player can completely run out of gas down the stretch of a game. And that's something that none of these guys can afford to have happen. If you're going to battle all the way to the finish, you have got to be hydrated.
Thybulle kicks to Burks. The 3. Korkmaz, no good. Knicks trail by 7. Outside, Garcia. And the rejection by Embiid.
Now, you got to be careful around Embiid. When he's around, he's capable of coming up with these blocks.
Here's Garcia, and he has 28 points for the game. And 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact. Embiid. And so he's picked up his final foul. He will sit for the rest of this game. Al Horford, he's checked in for Joel Embiid. And so Garcia nails both of them. So here's Burks. And the pass to Simmons. Floats one up. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
And Al Horford, the 5-time All-Star, very much a leader on this team with his success in the league.
Yeah, Horford has always been a guy that passes the eye test. The numbers don't jump out, but he plays winning basketball. Great head for the game. Knows how to complement other stars.
Here's Gibson. And the layup is good after a nice lead pass. Gibson's got his 3rd basket of the night.
And you gotta love the big bucket in the paint in this sort of a grinded-out game.
Pass to Korkmaz. Simmons dishes to Horford. Outside for Simmons. Pass to Burks. 4 on the clock. This one for 3. And they force the shot clock violation. Great D. Knox, he's checked in for New York. That's good from Payton.
And the 6'4", 485-pound Payton certainly has a unique skill set. Also wants to keep improving as a leader.
Timeout called the 76ers.
Well, their goal was to limit their turnovers, and they've wasted way too many possessions with giveaways.
And now, let's take a look at the New Balance player of the game, R.J. Barrett.
And Kevin, it's a no-brainer. He's controlled every aspect of this game, and it's just so fun to see a player perform at a level that's just higher than anyone else out on the floor.
It's checked in for Elfrid Payton. And we've got an update here, so let's catch up with David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, during the last break, I heard Brett Brown talking with his team. He said, look, you guys are playing physical, and I like that, but it has to be under control. We've committed way too many fouls. We've allowed way too many foul shots. Kevin?
So on the floor for Philadelphia, Alec Burks is out there with Ben Simmons. Then it's Robinson. Then it's Shake Milton. And it's Pell in at the 5. Here's Garcia. Played in with a nice touch off the glass. Garcia's got 32 points.
And with the game he's having, there's no doubt he'll be the guy they lean on to protect the lead.
Simmons with it, passes it to Burks. Launches a three. The basket good off the assist from Simmons. Simmons got assist number 8 here in this one already. Outside, Garcia. He kicks to Harkless. Back to Garcia. And the layup's good off the glass. Garcia's got 34 points.
And guys, all about hard work from this point on. They've worked hard to create that high-quality shot and then able to knock it down.
Burks against Barrett. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. It's on Mitchell Robinson, and he makes the first. Kyle O'Quinn is checked in for the 76ers. Josh Richardson comes in for Shake Milton. The Knicks leading by 4. And here's Garcia. And stolen by Simmons. Shoots over Garcia. Robinson with the block. And it goes out of bounds. That went off Robinson. On defense, the Knicks. And Simmons slams it in. Time call here. The Knicks decide to talk it over. New York's gone a disappointing 2 of 6 on 3-point attempts here in the 4th. And Ben Simmons picks up the foul. That's foul number 2 for him. And so here is New York. The lead is 2. The pass to Garcia. No good that time. And it's Philadelphia the other way. Simmons on the wing. Defended by Harkless. Simmons passes to O'Quinn to tie it up. A second chance effort. The shot comes out. Excellent D that time from Robinson. Harkless the pass to Garcia. Burks pulls it in. And so it's Burks bringing it up now for the Philadelphia 76ers. Trailing by 2. Pass to Robinson. Philadelphia moving the ball around. And O'Quinn kicks to Simmons. Back to O'Quinn to take the lead. And Harkless pulls it down. Harkless has got his 5th rebound in this one. And there's Randall on the assist from Garcia. Garcia's got 4 assists now tonight.
As the game tightens up, that's when Randall seems to loosen up. Big bucks.
Outside, Simmons. .124 left in the game. Robinson with the block.
Nice work to get it inside and draw the contact.
Good on the first, and that narrows the lead down to just 3. Second free throw, no good that time. He really wanted that one.
If he hits all of those, they're feeling a lot more comfortable. But now, still a 1-possession game.
Garcia passes to Harkless. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. And he misses the first one. Boy, he wanted that one to fall. That's good, going 1 of 2 from the line, and that gives them a 4-point cushion. Philadelphia has gone 3 of 5 from beyond the arc since the final quarter's gotten underway. Here's Simmons. And the rebound goes to the Knicks. 54 seconds left in the 4th. Barrett. Good work defensively by Richardson.
He's got to do a better job making the D pay for their mistakes.
Robinson dishes to Burks. Back to Robinson. It drops, and he has brought them to within 2 points.
And you can't get a bigger bucket than that.
That's why they put the ball in his hands. They know they can count on him to make crucial shots.
Simmons against Garcia.
Wow, he got whacked on that one. Shouldn't be much debate there.
He doesn't hit the first, and that was the one they really wanted. He's got one more, though. And the second of two is good. That makes it a 3-point lead. Timeout called the 76ers. They trail by 3. We've got 22 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Guys, your thoughts?
And if you can get a 3, shoot it. Otherwise, get the quick 2 and a foul.
Yeah, they have a little time to work with. The most important thing is to make whatever you take.
Robinson down low. Defended by Harkless. The drive by Simmons. It's good. And what a sensational bucket to bring them within 1.
Remarkable. The poise of the young guard Simmons. He knows it's his responsibility to come through in tight spots.
New York calls timeout. They're up by 1. 11 seconds left in the fourth quarter. 11 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. And there's the intentional foul. No choice but to stop the clock here.
No choice but to foul there, but he's probably the last guy you want to see on the line.
And so he drops them both. It's a 3-point game.
Comes through big. Now they can put everything they have into guard against him.
Timeout called the 76ers. They're trailing by 3. There's 10 seconds left to play here in the fourth. Is what's your take?
And if you can get a 3, shoot it. Otherwise, get the quick 2 and a foul.
Yeah, they have a little time to work with. The most important thing is to make whatever you take.
Here's Garcia. And the Knicks miss again. So a close game sees New York take this one. That was a fun night of basketball and fabulous finish as they continued to wait out until the very last moment to seal it.
And there are so many times when you see these tight games won at home, that advantage of having that crowd behind you oftentimes is the ultimate X factor.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For David Aldridge, Greg Anthony.